Today, on Final Witness, Cold Case Files. The unsolved murders of Kate Bushell and Lynn Bryant. In the late 1990s, two horrific and unsolved murders in the West Country of England left communities shaken and families devastated. The cases of Kate Bushell and Lynn Bryant remain among the most notorious unsolved crimes in the region, both chillingly similar in nature but separated by a year. On November 15, 1997, 14-year-old Kate Bushell went missing while walking her neighbor's dog in Exeter, Devon. Her family grew anxious as nightfall approached, and by the morning of November 16, a search team found her body in a field off Exwick Lane. Kate had been brutally attacked with a knife. Her body showed signs of a struggle, suggesting she had fought for her life. Witnesses reported seeing a man near the scene, described as white, in his 30s or 40s, with dark collar-length hair and a clean-shaven face. Despite a widespread investigation and multiple appeals for information, the police could not identify a suspect. The case baffled investigators for years, and although there were various theories, Kate's killer was never caught. The investigation into her murder has remained open, with occasional public appeals still trying to bring justice to the young girl who had so much of her life ahead of her. Almost a year later, on October 20, 1998, tragedy struck again. 41-year-old Lynn Bryant, a mother of two, was found murdered in a quiet corner of Cornwall, near Rouen Methodist Chapel on the Roseland Peninsula. Lynn had been walking her dog, as she did every day, when she was attacked. Similar to Kate's case, Lynn was killed with a knife, and her body was found in a remote location, making the discovery all the more haunting. Witnesses reported seeing a man in the area, a man with a round face and a full bushy beard, streaked with grey, aged between 30 and 50. However, this description did little to help police build a clear picture of the murderer. Despite a thorough investigation and efforts to identify potential suspects, Lynn's killer, like Kate's, slipped through the fingers of justice. Both cases share eerie similarities: young women, walking alone in rural settings, and victims of a brutal, senseless crime. The killer in both cases was never caught, and with no clear motive or suspect, the authorities have continued to search for answers. Both families were left with a painful void, and communities across Devon and Cornwall lived with the constant fear that the murderer was still out there. Over the years, police have launched numerous appeals, hoping new information would come to light or someone would finally break their silence. The families of both Kate and Lynn continue to hold out hope that one day justice will be served, even as the years pass by.